Roomtone Podcast is a show produced by us, three movie nerds shooting the shit while talking about shooting the shit.
Each episode builds upon the last, so we recommend starting at the beginning.
Now, let's make a movie.
Maddie, I have a confession.
Oh, sweet.
The world, I have a confession. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I keep falling for internet scams.
You're telling me.
Luckily today, Austin was there to say, hey,
Thank you.
Yeah.
pump the brakes,
What
buddy.
the fuck did you do?
Almost do.
Almost. Okay, I'll start with, last week, I was on YouTube, and this commercial came on, and it was from, like, some tactical company, you know, like, army surplus, like, cool flashlights and stuff, and the pitch of the commercial was basically, hey, we're not really sure about this whole YouTube thing. So, today only, to get a gauge of our marketing dollars, we are giving away a free backpack. No strings attached. We just want to know who's watching. So click on the link and get a free backpack. And I'll admit, it was a pretty cool backpack.
It did look cool. He did show me the backpack. I will verify.
Thank you.
He doesn't need a fucking backpack.
I know.
Hang on. I think almost every person in this industry could always use a cool backpack. I am looking for something to hold audio equipment in. I think it would have been a neat accessory. I clicked on the button. I must have got far enough to get my my email information in, and then I gave up and I backed out. But they send me probably 10 emails a day since then.
Yeah, so he's spamming. He's getting a lot of spam emails.
Yeah.
Now, what happened today?
Let me play you a song on the world's smallest violin.
Yeah.
Do you not know internet code at all? Like, whatever. What did you do next?
Yeah, that's not even me stopping him. That's him.
It's just his own divine word.
That already happened. Yeah, no, I'm not proud. Especially of today.
Like I'm pretty sure you told me the story yesterday with the backpack.
The backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What?
I was on Facebook, which I'm never on Facebook
Right.
because I have to go on for work to post some things for work. And so in like the 5 seconds that I'm on my own news feed, I see an ad. And I know you just shouldn't trust ads, but I'm in advertising and like, hey, people do ads for real stuff. The ad that I saw was like, hey, it was from a dice company. And it was like, hey, we're moving warehouses. We're trying to slim down.
Yet another thing he doesn't need more of.
Okay.
That's a very good point, Matt.
You say that, and yes, I maybe have like 10 sets of dice. But these ones were shaped like cheese.
And it did come in what it looked like some sort of like cheese container.
Okay.
They were yellow dice. They had the little holes and everything. They were very precious.
Okay.
So I click on the link. And I'm like, hey, Austin, I'm pretty sure I can only order one set. So if you also want free cheese dice, check it out. And yeah, and you were like,
I had to like stop him and remind him about the backpack incident. I'm like, this feels like a scam. He's like, no, you probably have to pay for the shipping. I'm like, no, that makes sense. But like, where is this information going? Like, how many people are going to, what was it, Dragon Lair or like DragonDice.com and they're getting their free dice?
Yeah.
And so then I asked Swain, like, look it up before you commit. He looked it up, and like 10 minutes later, he like looks at me and he's like, so I shouldn't order the dice.
it's not advised by the internet.
So he stops. I'm like, oh my God. Like, brother, like we just talked about this.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, Austin. God.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I don't know either.
Here's the thing. I love free shit just as much as anyone.
Man,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. But like when it comes to the internet, if I'm not seeing the legitimate free shit in front of me, I probably am not gonna take it.
You know what? And that's a good rule of thumb. And really, this is just a PSA. I put myself on the line so that you guys don't have to. Be careful out there.
I guess if there's any other lesson to take is just have a spam email. Like have an email meant for spam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when in doubt, pause for room tone. My name is Austin Swain. I'm an animator and a video production specialist in commercial advertising, and I coined a phrase, and it's one that you can take home with you, and it goes like this: if you don't smile at the world, how can you expect it to smile back?
Love it.
Just
That's actually your intro?
get a little positive. Yeah, I don't have anything I learned, and so I mean, it's just something that's on my mind.
That's okay. You know what? You know what, Swain? I like that for you. I like that as your like mantra, or if it is a mantra.
Sure.
Yeah. You do it well.
It does kind of encapsulate like my perspective on things. It's like don't sweat the small stuff. You know, you kind of got to let things roll off your back, and you know, even if you don't mean it, just smile, and you know, things can go your way. They can.
Yeah, it's fair. Who are you?
My name is Maddie, and I think that's bullshit.
My name's Austin Arpeza. I'm an amateur filmmaker, and my win of the week is I had a really good Saturday. I got to last Saturday. I got to hang out with my friends, and we got to eat charcuterie.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, we watched 3 horror movies. What was it? We ended up watching
Fright Night,
Scream, and John Carpenter's The Thing. And yeah, we just celebrated Halloween and had a good time. And it was I thought that was a big win.
Fuck
yeah.
I feel like it's been a hot minute since we've all been able to like take time outside of like working and like hang out and just vibe.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Hell yeah. It was a lovely day.
Well worth it.
That was a great weekend. You're right.
It was. It was. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Morgan. Had our good friends out here.
And shout out to Jackie, the skeleton we dressed up for our charcuterie board.
Fuck yeah.
And shoved a wiener in its mouth.
We shoved a wiener. We call it a stogie. It was a
It was a
Right.
stogie.
But it was not tobacco.
It was meat.
It was straight
It
schmeat,
was
you know.
straight meat.
Well, little curve.
So what are we doing here today, guys? Let's talk about genitals.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be discussing props and costumes.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. And I was thinking about it before we got started. It's kind of interesting, you know, for all the people who have been watching us from day one, watched us like develop and write and brainstorm and yada yada. It's like we really kind of, you know, through this process we bounce between like logistics and creativity. You know, it's like we start creatively, like we brainstorm ideas, and then we go into logistics, like, okay, how are we going to accomplish these ideas? And then we get to jump back into creative, like, ooh, but how can we make those ideas fun?
Yeah.
And so today I think we're lucky to be on the bounce back of the creative side.
Yeah.
You know, we've already kind of taken a look at the props that we need, the logistic props, and like we've talked a little bit about like our characters, you know, and like the cast that we want to have in. But now we just kind of like get to have fun and say like kind of design, like, okay, what do we have in mind for these props and for these costumes?
Yeah.
And we just get to have a little bit of fun being creative with it.
Yeah, I agree. I guess like how do we want to start that conversation? You know.
Well,
Which also, by the way, sorry, let me go back. Really good take. I really do like the idea of that.
yeah, it's kind of interesting to think. I never really thought about it that way.
We have like 2 buckets, and we're putting water in each one.
Yeah, and
different
you
times.
kind of have to jump back and forth between them. So okay, I have a list. I have our list of props from our budgeting conversation, and I think mainly like we'll look at the list and like see if there's any that stand out as like things that we would want to explore further of like the design of such as the chalice, etc.
So yeah, how about we highlight our like three or 4 biggest props, and like we just talk about that.
Yeah, and just talk a little bit about design, like
Yeah.
what do we picture, and then I think a little bit of like, okay, well, how should we accomplish that?
Yeah,
Kind of doing that dance back from, between creative and logistics.
I like that.
So there's the chalice. We have house decor written down.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of already talked about finding the house itself, but maybe we should talk a little bit about house decor.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Lazy Susan, table decor, prop food, chicken coop, eggs, framed pictures, a Ford Escape, fabric napkins, egg holders.
I can't stress that enough. How much I really want to make sure that this car is a Ford Escape.
Maybe the egg holders are something that we could talk about.
I think that'd be fun to talk about because you mentioned an idea of like getting someone to 3D print
Yeah.
egg holders.
Yeah.
I think that would be super fun because literally it's up to our imagination. I guess also we have to figure out how we can model it.
We'd have to, yeah. If we have something, yeah.
We know 3D modelists. That's not a right term.
Modeler.
Modeler. We know 3D modelers. Like we have the means to get it done. Sure, we can't probably fill all of our expectations, but I feel like we're pretty open in what we can do.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to like come at that from a custom standpoint.
Yeah.
I also have not browsed at all like egg holders.
That's fair.
And maybe there are some cool ones out there.
That's true. Let's look at egg holders.
So let's talk about egg holders.
Talk about egg holders. Let's start there.
I mean, I imagine like something Okay, first of all, I imagine it like kind of spindly, like thin, like something that there's a certain elegance to like minimalism. Mm-hmm. So I've always imagined like, for example, like 3 little like tines that just kind of come up to like gently cup the egg.
Yeah.
Almost like a clawed hand.
Okay.
But so then taking that, like that's kind of like a sinister elegance, kind of taking that with like a Victorian flair where maybe the bottom like goes out into like ornate leaves or something like that. Like that's kind of always what I've pictured in my head.
Would you think that you would want to paint that in a way that made it look like metallic?
Yeah, I've always imagined them silver.
Okay.
I agree.
Oh, cool.
Sterling silver, baby.
Sterling silver. I also imagined them a type of metal. I was thinking either gold or silver.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if it was bronze, just because like they seem like they're trying to do a hoity-toity thing, and I guess it wouldn't be that funny, but like.
That's fucking hilarious if they have bronze.
Because it'd be hoity-toity and like they're poor.
These assholes have bronze. Are you kidding me?
Oh wow, that's fun. So I'm looking at Amazon right now, and there's ones that are literally shaped like a hand.
Ooh, that might be a little on the nose.
I don't know. I think it's fun. Here, I sent it to you guys.
Oh, it's like a little hand.
Yeah. Well, they're eggs. Oh wow!
It's a child's hand.
Holy shit!
What?
It's kind of cool. I found one that's like just like little metal bars.
Yeah, I think the hands are 2 on the nose.
2 on the nose.
You have to think of it as something that the family would have had already. Well, I guess they're always in a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that makes them make sense more.
True. Dang it. Ooh, or this. Oh, there's one that looks like Game of Thrones. Now this is sterling silver.
Sterling silver?
Sterling silver, you betcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like what I was picturing.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be it, isn't it? Oh fuck no! Are you kidding me, dude? Fucking $150?
See, but the thing is, we're not looking for exactly what we're going to use. We're
That's
looking
fair.
for the ideas.
We're
We
looking
could
for-
probably find something like this at a thrift shop.
Yes.
That's fair.
We're looking for inspiration.
We could also probably get someone to 3D print that, and then 3D print that, and we can like paint it silver.
Yes, 100%.
Jesus, $150. Just who eats eggs that much that they're like, yep, that's worth it.
Or we get the dragon. Well, it's for fabric. The link that I sent you guys. Well, I think some of these are for Fabergé eggs, which don't even get me started on Fabergé eggs.
Why?
Oh shit.
I just think they're silly. I found one with antlers.
Ooh.
Egg cups made out of antlers.
Ooh, those are cool.
Oh, I think I like the antlers more.
Yeah,
Although,
I like the negative space of the antlers. more.
yeah, I understand that the sterling silver ones are probably a little bit more on the realm of like these are like antiques that has been passed down.
Yeah.
Further and further. I just feel like the antler one looks really fun. And like I feel like it gives it that little bit of like mysticism of, ooh, this feels rough or not good.
Yeah.
I feel like my main critique of the antlers is they look kind of Christmassy,
True.
That's fair.
which is maybe just a personal bias.
Do you guys like see Ronnie's egg holder being a little bit different? Because I kind of have.
I imagine yeah, I think so. Maybe even if like his is the same but black.
Yeah, yeah. Let me rephrase that. Like different. I don't mean like by an extreme by any sorts. Just
Something was different.
yeah, something that makes it stand out.
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. What about this one?
Is that a little chair?
It's the Game of Thrones,
Oh my god.
but it's silverware.
Oh my god, you're such a huge Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah, what's going on
I'm
with you,
glad
buddy?
that you're finding all of these things with your interest.
Are
Yeah.
you actually a Game of Thrones fan?
Huge.
Really?
Never.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Never watched it.
You?
Hence
Why not?
I'm annoyed. What?
Swain, I feel like that's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it probably is.
I'm just not ready to give my life up to something like that just yet.
Yeah, it's just a big commitment. We got a lot going on, I guess.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have not seen what I wanted.
I feel like what I've always imagined is a mix between the silver one and the antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those two vibes combined.
I agree with that. It's like spindly but decorative.
Yeah. I could see something like similar to the antler one, but like less thick
Yeah.
and more swirly.
Which-
so like there'd just be like a few like more like branches.
Yeah, I totally agree. Which I think is like just impractical because they're eggs.
Oh, totally.
So maybe that's why they don't design them like that. Here's
But all of our like what we need them for is kind of impractical as well. They just need to sit there.
right. Here's one that's maybe a little simple, but
Ooh.
I think like could do the trick.
Kind of, yeah, that's a little bit of mysticism. Oh, wow. Sorry, the example showed that it was holding a diamond. So if we want, we also have a diamond holder.
Yeah, it can hold all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, it's kind of
flat.
it's kind of whatever.
It's kind of flat, but it does look somewhat ceremonious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it does a little bit more of what we have been talking about, like wanting it to do.
Yes.
What about this one? Also, also hella simple, but again, kind of what I imagined, like just like 3 little legs that can hold it up.
Yeah.
And don't forget the egg. One of the eggs has to crack.
One of the eggs.
So like this
crack.
needs to be also something for an egg to collide with. And so like the silver cup doesn't really work because it would just cup the egg. I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't really work visually.
I suppose
But
visually.
something like this, you can like see the egg fall through it. XYZ.
that's fair.
That's kind of like simple to me.
Super simple.
Super simple.
Too simple.
Too simple.
I almost wonder though, like, you know, again, if we had these 3D printed, we could probably do like some sort of like etching on like the side, like you
Maybe.
know, like indent some like, I don't know, mystical language or
Fancy them up a little bit.
yeah,
totally.
You know, this can just be like the base of like, hey, we want this to generally look like this.
Yeah, so I think, you know, with these options and yeah, hopefully like some customization ahead of us in our technological world of 3D modeling and printing, we're set.
Hell yeah.
We'll find something cool.
Also, I know someone who has the capability of doing resin if we wanted to like not do plastic.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know like if there's like a benefit between resin or plastic, but something to look into.
Yeah,
We
that's
have
interesting.
options.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. All right. So we talked about the egg holder a little bit. Should we move on to the next item?
The last prop on our list before costumes was the chalice. Do we want to look into that a little bit?
Sure.
As far as like what could that like ceremonial chalice be? What have you guys had?
I imagine that black. I've always
Ooh.
imagined that black.
Interesting.
The chalice black.
Black?
Yeah.
I always pictured it's clear.
I've pictured like a silver chalice with like a glass cup.
I imagine it black, but a little bit, and black and gothic, almost gothic like. Like I almost wanted it to be kind of like it looks so out of place, but like we're paying so little attention to it. It's like it feels weird, but like people are letting it go since we're not paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That, like it blends in. It almost blends in enough.
Yeah.
I don't know why I picture the Goblet of Fire. I think I need to look that up.
The Goblet of Fire, I believe, is like stone, right? Like stone, like.
Oh yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the Triwizard Cup then.
Yeah, I feel the Triwizard Cup. That's
Oh yeah, that's dope.
exactly what I was picturing.
Yes.
Like something like that.
Yeah, thing's awesome. I mean, with like, it's a lot of dragons.
Yeah, I mean not
Here, I'll send
that,
it to
but
you.
like that vibe.
But circular.
This feels a little bit opposite of what I was saying, but like I feel like it's very pretty, and like I think that would be a special chalice,
Yeah,
Yeah, that one's pretty.
I agree.
something like that.
I think as long as it's like nice and big.
Oh wow! Sorry, I'm just seeing the Goblet of Fire one.
Oh,
Or not
yeah.
the Triwizard Cup.
Yeah,
I gotta say that also looks
pretty cool.
pretty cool. I agree with less dragon.
Yeah, less dragons and like less angular.
Yeah,
Oh, see, I think equally angular. Like I think it should look like it's gonna cut you when you touch it.
Ooh,
Really?
That's I'm into that.
Like it's sharp. It's all edges.
I think that's where like I think you and I are on the same wavelength on that one, Maddie. I think that's why I said the word gothic. Like
Yeah.
I imagine like
Spiky.
kind of over the top.
Yeah.
But like yeah, so the last one I just sent is a little bit more of a simpler design to that. So I guess contrast is what I was saying, or what I
The
imagined.
black one?
Yeah, the black one with the floral print. I think it's elegant though.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I think it's
Ooh.
really pretty.
I see like something with just a bigger top in my mind.
Yeah.
Like almost like I almost picture a bowl on top more than a cup.
It's so interesting too because the ones I'm looking at online, anyways, they kind of come off as corny because like there's ones with
Right.
tons of dragons on them. There's ones with like Cthulhu on them.
Yeah.
It's like we don't want like a deity of sorts. Like it just needs to look fancy.
Yeah,
like,
see, that's why
also-
this is mostly just like an inspiration.
Yeah.
Right. We're not going to buy any of these right now
Yeah.
unless they look really cool.
Yeah.
I might buy one of the dragon ones.
No, you will not.
I might not.
As long as it says it's not. As long as it's for free, you can. Do whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's giving away for free.
I feel like this is a good shape.
Yeah. I'm cool. Yeah, I agree with that. What about this? It's $500 on eBay. Oh no, it's not. It's $250.
Oh my god, something like that.
That's fucking haunted looking.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that's decrepit looking.
It is. It's pretty extreme,
Very fun though.
but as an option, or just like as a direction, and it's not a horn. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't like that one, but I like the feel.
Oh, okay. Here you go, guys. I think I found one. It's not black, but like, it's still pretty cool looking, and like, it's not super tacky looking like a lot of the ones we were looking at. Even comes in a really fun box.
Ooh, yeah,
That's pretty.
I like that.
It's a little small. If you look at the last portion, you can see a little example of it. But like, it's mystical looking. And if we wanted to make it black, we could just spray paint it, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I think that looks really nice.
You know, if we did have a design on the glass, like, what do you think would like fit the theme of the cult? Like, obviously we could say an egg, but like, probably not.
Yeah. Honestly, I just think fit the cult. I think chicken feet. Like pointy, crooked chicken feet.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah, or just like bones,
See, I saw a few of them that were bones, but like
but not like tacky bones.
yeah, that's
Bones can get tacky so quickly.
oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Here's-
Just look at these bones. Pretty tacky. I pointed at myself in case anyone
for
wanted
those
to know.
listeners at home. Here's one that I think for me is like just more along the lines of what I imagined in terms of like shape and material.
Okay. There's a Star of David one. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So is
Yeah,
that
like a similar vibe to the Triwizard.
is that what you were saying, Maddie, with like the clear?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I always pictured being able to see the blood in it
That'd be
through
awesome.
the chalice.
Yeah.
I personally haven't like seen that, but like I think I would definitely be open to that. In fact, I didn't even know like there were like glass ones. I mean, I guess I figured there were glass ones, but I just didn't come remember.
Yeah, I think it's a really dope look when you have like the stone or silver working with glass. I think it's
Yeah.
a really cool look.
I gotta say, I would do a stone one. A stone one feels a little bit more mystical.
Yeah, I could definitely get down with stone.
Either way, I think we all kind of have the same vibe at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do. Which brings us finally to a conversation about character costumes, the wardrobe.
So I forgot where we landed on in this conversation, but like at the dinner table, is everyone going to be wearing polos?
At the dinner table, no.
Okay.
I think if everyone was going to be wearing polos, I think the idea was at the ceremony.
Does that joke translate?
I don't think so.
Okay. Good. Glad.
Well, then what are we even talking about?
I don't think they should all change into polos.
Okay.
I do still like Donnie being in a polo.
I do too.
I don't need it, but I think it's funny.
So is it then like the polo's not really like a cult thing?
Right.
That's sad. It's fine. I mean, I'm not too heartbroken.
It can be in your head. We have in our storyboard Zoe discovering a photo of Ronnie and the kids in a very similar ceremony
Yeah.
when the kids are kids.
Yeah.
If you want, we can put Ronnie in a polo.
Can we put everyone in a polo?
Yes.
Like kind of like okay, you're with dad. Dad says we have to wear the polo this week or this day, so we're gonna be wearing the polo. Everyone looks miserable.
I think it helps it look culty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
If they're all in the same clothes, it definitely helps it look culty.
Yes.
Which at this point, that's what we need the audience to know.
I also think Ronnie can be in a polo during like the ceremony as well, if we wanted to.
I haven't thought about what he's wearing.
Yeah, I know you haven't.
I just thought he was
You're
going to be
so
naked.
gross.
Why would he be wearing clothes? He's dead.
Are you actually thinking that he'd be naked?
I was not.
Okay, I was like, Swain, I love your thought.
Yeah.
We need a naked old man.
I wasn't thinking about it, but I'm in.
I am now.
Yeah. Yeah, where are we at? Donnie and Apollo? Do we want that?
Well, I think we've cemented that like since we
Yeah.
first started. Before we even had the story, we're like, he's wearing a polo, right?
Right.
So Zoe in a caterer's outfit?
Yep, I imagine that being black work pants, white dress shirt. I think we said a black or red ribbon in her hair to hold her hair back.
Black vest.
Black vest. Oh, I wasn't thinking of the vest, but I can see a black vest, sure.
Just to like.
A modern caterer is in, black.
Black and white is typical, yeah. Oh, trust me, Swain. I've done some catering here and there. Actually, I have. I was in an
Black
event
vest,
setup.
white shirt, black tie, and a black ribbon in her hair. You guys,
Yeah, you always wanted red, right?
or a ribbon
Was
in
that
her
it?
hair.
I wanted it black.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. I think I did see it red. You're right.
One
at
of-
one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a disagreement on.
I think so too. I think the only reason why I saw it red is because it helped like distinguish, or not distinguish, but like, just give her some color.
If we want to give her color, because I always said like let's do black because I feel like red is kind of scandalous.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to give her some color, it could be fun to give her room tone yellow,
Oh, that would be fun.
a little nod to us.
That would be fun. And we can tell people that she's wearing room tone black.
Right.
And yellow is 100% Zoe's color.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I could see that, like her aura.
yeah.
Her aura is
she's
yellow.
a summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can be down for that. I think that'd be really fun.
Interesting. Or black, because
Yeah.
it is a funeral and she's a caterer in black.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
And she's blonde. Is that what we decided?
We haven't cast yet. But yes, we did talk about
In
blonde.
her eyes, mind, she is a blonde.
Yes. My eyes have minds and they see her as blonde.
In my eyes, mind. Did I say that?
Yeah, in my mind's eye.
In my mind's eye, she's blonde.
Yeah, so black or yellow, black or yellow, black or yellow, black or yellow.
Agree.
Yeah. Next.
I could. So I guess I imagine David somewhat dressing up for the occasion, but not like too terribly much.
Like, I picture him as, like, the lowest effort in, like, a corporate situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like casual.
Casual, but, like, you know it's an expensive suit.
A suit.
something.
I was thinking like a cardigan.
Oh, I was
I
picturing.
pictured a suit.
I'm picturing Jim Halpert.
Right, like, kind of like one teensy step above Jim Halpert is what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
Okay.
just, like, with a suit jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. My David looked a little bit more like I don't give a shit if I'm here or
Like
not.
Colin Robinson?
Oh my god, that's a perfect example though. Maybe not like Colin Robinson, but more. I don't know. Just like I guess I imagine like a low effort person isn't going to tuck in their shirt and is going to they're sure they'll wear a tie, but like it's like clip on tie, and sure they'll have like a jacket, but the jacket is like either off or like just kind
Totally.
of tossed around here and there. The shoes, they're not like dress shoes, they're like regular like not
Yeah.
tennis shoes, but like they're shoes.
But damn close.
Damn close. Pants, I imagine
Slacks.
somewhat slack, kind of like
So, what? So, Jim Halpert?
Jim Halpert with a suit coat.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess not really like slacks, but I don't know.
I mean, like, pants like yours? Like,
I was
not
gonna
jeans?
I was gonna say pants like mine, but these are joggers, and I can't imagine
Oh.
him wearing joggers.
Like these? Chino?
See, but like jeans? Do you picture jeans?
Not jeans per
I know
se.
they're not specifically jeans.
I could see
Basically
chinos,
jeans.
sure. Chino, kind of like this sounds worse than what it's meant to be, but kind of like at your wedding, where we weren't wearing like dress pants, but we were like wearing like clothing that like was dressy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also could totally see him in jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think he doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine.
Right.
Again, that's why I said it was a horrible example, because I know you guys gave a shit about your wedding.
But we're casual. Yeah.
But like having that kind of casual look, like this
Yeah.
is like your father's like funeral. You think like he would dress up, like black clothing, very up to the
Right.
nine. But no, like I think he shows he doesn't want to be there at every step, and one of those steps is with the clothing.
Yeah, totally true.
But see, I guess the thing that sticks in my mind is he's still the guy who slams the coffee down
Yeah,
and says this sucks. And I always picture him in a shitty suit.
yeah.
Am
That's
I
fair.
am I wrong in
No,
that?
I totally agree with that.
I didn't see a shitty suit. Gosh, I feel like I'm not, because it is like dressed up, but it's like just not like a suit. I guess maybe I'm thinking of suit. I'm thinking of like you go out, you're getting it tailored or whatever.
No.
Like
No, like J.C. Penney.
okay,
Yeah, like a cheap suit.
Yeah.
okay.
Like I feel like we're trying to describe the same thing. It's just like a weird midsection of clothing.
Yeah.
That's like hard to pinpoint.
Yeah,
I could see
wow.
him wearing a tweed jacket.
Right.
A tweed jacket with like a sweater vest, on of sorts.
I would never see him in a sweater vest.
Really?
See, that seems super fancy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A sweater vest?
I'm talking when he's at the coffee
Oh,
thing. But
yeah.
like,
I could maybe see him in a sweater vest then.
I
Why are there
imagine,
no
like,
pictures
tweed-
of cheap suits online?
I imagine like tweed. 'Cause no one's advertising cheap suits.
Yeah.
Right.
I imagine tweed jacket, like in the coffee shop, tweed jacket, sweater vest, tie that's probably like green or something, with like blue jeans on. Maybe not blue jeans. Tweed and blue jeans go together? Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. don't let me dress you, folks. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna be terrible.
Do those go together? I don't think so. Huh. Yeah, I always pick like Jim Halpert when he like is a little bit dressed up.
Okay.
When he like goes out
Yeah.
and puts on like a loose tie and an oversized jacket. That's what I've always pictured.
Yeah, like I guess like this guy really wears it, but
Yeah,
like
that's too
like
nice.
give him a loose tie and I feel like we're halfway there.
Oh, yeah, I agree. This guy definitely wears it.
Yeah.
Like there are every picture online is like a fashion model.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would say, like, that
like
realm.
something like a little more casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Like he's kind of a douche. He's like a douchebag ladder climber. I mean, that's
Oh,
who he
totally. Think Silicon Valley, like back when Silicon Valley was cool.
is. Yeah, yeah. but he's not.
Yeah.
But he thinks he is.
Totally.
Yeah, casual, shitty suit that he doesn't really care about. Shopped for work at JCPenney.
Yeah, we'll just go to JCPenney's and see what they have.
Yeah. Sponsor us, JCPenney.
Please.
Yeah, I find nothing better.
Yeah, Jim Halpert actually looks nicer than
Oh, yeah, like
picture
corporate
in my
Jim.
mind. Yeah, like when he's the boss.
Yeah, I guess he's always in a tie. I do picture David in a tie.
I do too. But it's like loose.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cool. Okay, well, honestly, the one that I have the hardest time with, if we're ready for this, is Lonnie.
Oh, I see Lonnie like clear as day.
Right away, I imagine that Lonnie is like a skater kid. Like, I imagine Vans. Not baggy jeans, but like, you know, kind of like a looser fit. I imagine like a crop top for some reason. I imagine maybe not a crop top.
At her father's funeral.
Yeah, wow. We are so not on the same page.
Maybe not a crop top. I don't know. Like, I imagine also too, like, God, I always forget that they're at a funeral, which is probably a good
Yes.
thing. Because I imagine like a button. Fuck, what's it called? A plaid dress, not dress shirt, but like a button up,
A flannel?
a flannel. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I imagine like a flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's combined with the crop top, so like she's not just like crop top in
Right.
it. But I can also see how when you said that out loud, crop top at a funeral. I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
Wait a second. How much of a whore is she?
Who invited my poor daughter?
I have an outfit in mind for her, and
Yeah.
it's an outfit that I have worn.
Okay.
So maybe I'm biased, but it's black skinny jeans, like combat-y boots,
Yeah.
a flannel, and like not a crop, but like one of the like shorter jean jackets.
Yeah.
Over the flannel.
Oh,
That's like
okay.
always how I picture her.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. What color's the flannel?
red.
Oh,
Red and black.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Beanie or no beanie? I imagine a little bit of beanie.
I could see a beanie, but it'll be mostly inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe beanie.
I feel like, yeah, maybe.
Maybe like a cool gothic sun hat or
Like
something.
Vans and Converse gal. Gothic sun hat?
Yeah. Commit. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh my,
What
sure
part
I am
of
in
jean
mourning.
jacket makes you think, oh yeah, throw a gothic sun hat on that?
What part doesn't? I'm gonna Google gothic sun hat and make you both eat your words.
I don't think that's gonna happen, buddy. I'm not hungry.
I'm hungry. Feed me. Feed me. What does she say? I just freaking watched that episode.
Hungry. Like a cool hat.
Oh, that's not what I pictured when you said Gothic sun hat.
Yeah.
I
That's the
pictured
best-
like the Crimson Peak, like something with like
Yeah, no.
lace and shit.
That's the best I could. Those are the best words I had.
I pictured Catherine O'Hara from Beetlejuice.
Right, which is way over the top.
Yeah.
It's a cool
She's
hat.
wearing a hat at a funeral.
Hat maybe. So the question returns: is red inappropriate at a funeral?
I don't think that's inappropriate. I mean, I think it's more appropriate to be in black, but actually, I don't get that.
Black?
Wear black at a funeral, like
Yeah, I don't really get that either.
I mean, I think it's a symbol of mourning. I think it's traditionally, like, you would wear black to show that you are grieving. So it's
see.
like when a woman's husband dies, she would wear black until she would wear black for months.
See, that's
that
kind
actually
of
the
just
rule?
like an unjust stereotype against black clothing.
yeah, Maddie,
Right.
are you constantly grieving?
I was gonna say, yeah, like that's kind of what made me get made fun of for wearing black clothes.
Yeah,
No
wait,
kidding.
no, I'm not.
Like-
yeah, it's weird.
yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah.
And I have
mean,
like no research to back that up, but that's just like what I've always imagined the tradition was.
Yeah, based on the photo you sent me, sure. I guess I could sort of see the hat. I feel like
Sure.
sorry, that felt so condescending.
No, I'm not. I
amount of-
don't
the
care
amount of-
about the hat.
The amount of times I feel like I accidentally sound condescending is nuts. I need to fucking watch my words here.
No, it's very funny.
No, you're good.
I always like it.
Yeah, you're good. I did not take it as such.
But yeah, I guess I can see that.
I don't think.
What? Say it.
Say it.
I guess I just don't picture wearing a hat inside.
That's fair.
That's fair. She doesn't have to. She is outside. Part of the
Right,
time.
like I could see her maybe wearing it when they like go out to the chicken coop.
Oh, cute.
But yeah, like for the whole inside portion, I feel like Lonnie's the type of girl who would make fun of someone for wearing their hat inside.
Oh.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
What? That's not that uncommon. I wear a hat inside all the time.
Well, Lonnie would make fun of you for
Fuck.
it.
Fuck.
Personally.
Is a flannel
Yes.
of the right social stratum?
Probably not. But also, she's a rebel without a cause.
That's true.
Right.
She is the rebel. I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
I think we could dress Lonnie in damn near anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is the
Like a
rebel.
crop top.
I said a crop jean jacket.
That's fair. You did say that.
What's under? So is the flannel buttoned or what's under the flannel?
A shirt.
buttoned or like a
Like a black tank top. or
tank
something?
top or something, yeah.
Dude, Lonnie's
Or a
so cool. I want to
band
hang out with
tee.
Lonnie.
Yeah.
Do
I'm-
hang out with Lonnie.
That's true. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Why don't we just cast you as Lonnie?
I was thinking about that today in the car.
Well, yeah, no, that's interesting. I feel like we all have had kind of the same idea of how they're going to be dressed.
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of tweaking those like little touches.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that too is going to come down to like, okay, well, let's look at our actor or actress and
See what they would look good in.
yeah, see what
Big
they would look
time.
good in. Maybe they have something of like in their like repertoire that like we're like, yes, that's it. Like wear that because you rock it.
Yeah.
Or maybe we find something on the wild and we're like, this is perfect. I think this is look really good.
Big
Right.
time.
I like having like the general idea though. I think we do have a good general idea of what they're dressing like.
Yeah, I feel like this really has helped us to get on the same page for this and like some of the props and the looks.
Yeah.
But I'm still curious: is Ronnie naked?
No. I honestly imagine.
You answered that a little
Yeah.
fast. Are you sure you don't want to think about it?
Just take a second, please.
for the good of the people.
I'm sure.
Just full dong out.
Yeah.
We only got dong shots. Fuck.
Yeah. Who the fuck was behind the camera?
At what point is this just a porno?
We missed the whole third act. What are we doing?
Yeah.
The last third of the film is
dong.
just dong.
You just hear like mumbling outside.
Yeah. That's art.
I guess like what I imagine Ronnie wearing was either the polo outfit to kind of confirm a little bit more of like the cult status,
Yeah.
feel a little bit more culty, or I imagine in like, gosh, how can I explain this? Kind of like a Scrooge pajama
robe?
bottoms. You know what I mean? Like it's like a dress.
Yeah, like a nightgown.
Yeah, like a nightgown.
That's what
my
I always pictured.
God, what? That's so
Yeah.
fun.
I imagine like a white nightgown covered in like floral, not like the pattern on the nightgown, but like just in general, like there's like floral around him.
Like
Yeah.
petals
Yeah,
and actual plants.
yeah.
I don't know
That's-
about that, but I did
But,
picture
yeah.
the nightgown.
That's so fun. I've never seen a nightgown.
Yeah. Oh,
Fun.
Yeah, I love seeing things from your guys' perspectives.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up in here.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on.
There's a lot going on upstairs.
I guess I've always just imagined that he's like in what he died in.
The knife
They
is
haven't
still in.
cleaned the body at all.
Murdered.
No, but, like,
Well, maybe.
can you imagine?
Yeah, and here he is
They just kind of threw him at us.
as we found him.
Yeah.
And so I guess I've pictured him in like a satin shirt that's like the buttons are open on. He's like still got his gold chain on.
I can also imagine some sort of like silk pajamas.
Yeah.
I love that he's in pajamas.
Yeah,
I'm
I
here
always
for it.
pictured pajamas.
Oh my god, I'm totally. That's such a like a. What are we gonna put him in for the ceremony?
Yeah.
PJs.
Put him in his fucking pajamas.
Either PJs or polo, in
I
my opinion.
love the PJs.
I definitely think personally I'm leaning more towards the polo because I would like to like have more like
Continuity.
not continuity inferences that the cult. This is a cult.
Yeah.
And like any example we can show that's like cult like I think is a positive towards what we're trying to
Yeah.
say story
I'm
wise.
here for it. What about a black polo on top and then silk pajama bottoms?
We can do that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was a joke. You guys,
He said he loved this.
Yeah.
He wore this every single
I
day.
have no idea what that would look like.
He said it made his morning wood feel so good. Like it was on a cloud.
Well, maybe that's a good place to leave it.
That's what he keeps telling himself.
Yeah.
Just don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
This has been a fun foray. Again, kind of into that creativity side, and let's just explore what we want it to look like.
Oh my god, guys. Can you imagine if we had this conversation when we still had like 10 characters?
Oh my god.
We would have to like do a full hour.
Dude, we spent like 4 episodes just talking character traits on those D&D sheets.
Yeah, I cannot imagine having now to do like all of what we're doing now.
Yeah.
With everyone.
Yeah, it's moments like these I'm glad we realized we had an ugly baby.
Yeah.
You imagine we didn't even have someone dying in this film.
Didn't we?
We originally didn't even have a murder.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were trying to figure out like a good ending.
Yeah, it was just like, like dad shows up and everyone's like, what?
Yeah. Wow.
Look how far we've come.
Oh.
And look how far we'll go. Catch us next week.
When we pause for room tone.
When we come and go.
Can we come and go? What are you, my father? Pause for room tone.